Hi guys, Lisa here from the Wright City branch. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make very easy, very tasty, no-bake granola bars. So we are doing this next week. On Thursday is National Granola Bar Day, so I thought this would be a fun way to celebrate it and have a tasty treat. So I already went ahead and measured out my portions of what I need, make it a little easier. So we are going to start with ingredients. You are going to want 2 1/4 cup of quick cooking oats. Any quick cooking oats, they're in the cereal breakfast aisle at any store. You are going to want 1 1/2 cups of Rice Krispie cereal. Any crispy cereal will do. And then you are going to want 1/3 cup of honey. I already got that poured in here, and I just use whatever honey is at the store. 3/4 cup of brown sugar, and you want them packed, and I already set mine out so it's all ready to go. You are going to want 6 tablespoons of butter, so I went ahead and cut mine right here, and then 1/2 cup of mini chocolate chips. So this is the standard. Of course you can add, sometimes we add raisins in ours, you can add cranberries, chia seeds, flax seeds, kind of personalize it to make your own. I've seen coconuts in there, all different things. So we're just going to stick with the chocolate chips today. So our first step is to get our brown sugar, and we are going to add our butter to it. I'm just going to stick it in here. My hands are very clean, just so everybody knows. I'm going to add our honey to the brown sugar and butter. All right, and this is the important step and the only time we're going to be heating anything, but it will be in the microwave. So once you have your butter, honey, and brown sugar in a bowl, you are going to microwave it on high for 1 minute. We're going to take it out, stir it till the butter's all melted, and then pop it back in the microwave on high for 1.5 minutes. So I'll be right back with that. All right guys, so I figured I'd show you after the 1 minute. Your bowl will probably look similar to this, and that's okay. We're just gonna mix it until this butter is all the way melted in here. And that's just after the 1 minute. Just kind of break it up. It's getting there. And so I'm gonna make sure this is all broken up, all the butter, and then I'm going to pop it back in the microwave for 1.5 minutes on high. All right, that looks pretty good. So you want it, pretty evenly. Kind of hard to see, but it's all pretty much melted in there now. So 1.5 minutes to go. All right guys, so after the first minute we took it out and stirred it and then put it back in for another 1.5 minutes, and it comes out kind of frothy, a little bit thicker, but it's all melted. It smells so good. Okay, so we are going to grab another bowl, just any large bowl, and add your quick oats. Then we're going to add the Rice Krispies, and then just set that aside. We're going to go back to our butter, brown sugar, honey mixture, and just add 1/2 teaspoon of vanilla. Just give it a little extra flavor here. So 1/2 teaspoon. And you want to make sure you put this in after you microwave the mixture. So we go ahead and put that in, mix it up really good, and it smells so good. All right, then our Rice Krispie treat stuff, we might want to give it a quick stir just to mix them up. Nothing crazy, because we want to kind of keep a lot of that texture of the crispy cereals. Just mix it up a little bit, and then we are going to pour our brown sugar, butter, and honey, plus the vanilla. We're going to go ahead and pour that over the quick oats and cereal here. Make sure we get that all in there. Don't want to waste anything. pretty good. All right, then we're done with that bowl. As you can see, it just poured over them. You're just gonna wanna kind of toss this, mix it up, make sure all the oats and cereal are coated with the honey and brown sugar mixture. It's pretty easy to mix up too. It goes fairly quickly. Just good stir there. We want them to stick together really good once we put them in our pan. Some people prefer to use their hands when doing it. I do not have a glove at the moment, so I'm just going to use my spoon. But it's such an easy recipe, you just kind of find your own ways of doing it. Alright, so now you have a nice even coating over everything in there. And then it's where we get to add our fun mixins. So again, today I'm just doing some chocolate chips, keeping it pretty basic. I might add a little bit of raisins in there because raisins are good for you. So I have a half a cup here of chocolate chips. I'm gonna pour most of them in here, but save just a little bit to kind of sprinkle on top when we put it in the pan. You just mix that up. I think it's probably easier to mix it with your hands, but a spoon works just as well. And you can see it's starting to really mix together good. And I've had a couple people ask if it melts the chocolate chips. It will melt some of them, but they won't melt all the way because we're gonna place them in the pan and then in the fridge here shortly. So then you got it all mixed. All right, and then we are gonna grab a pan. And I will leave this recipe at the end of the video as well so you guys can try it. And if you try it, feel free to let us know, or if you have any tips or tricks or tried something different, we would be happy to hear about it. Here I have just my 9x9 pan, and I cut out wax paper so I can put it in here so the granola bars don't stick. But I've honestly, I've used foil, I've used no paper whatsoever. Foil sticks a little bit, but if that's all you have and you don't have wax paper, then it works just fine. Now the fun part, we're just going to plop our mixture into our pan here. Get it all in there. And these are just so great. Once they're done and cut up, they're quick and easy to just grab and go. Everybody likes them. So you can personalize them however. I've even seen people try different cereals. Instead of Rice Krispies, they've used Fruity Pebbles and made Fruity Pebble bars. Whatever you want. Again, you can use gloves, push it all down. I'm just going to use another sheet of wax paper I cut out. And I'm going to just put the mixture in there. And you just use this to kind of push it all down and into its spot so it's all even. Press it firmly into your mold that you're using, or your pan. It's all soft and warm, so it goes pretty good. So that's pretty good. So this is just to flatten it, even it all out. And then you have your tray here. And this is when I go over with my extra chocolate chips I saved. And I just sprinkle some on there. We're gonna grab our wax paper again and just push them lightly so they kind of stick in there. Pretty good. All right, so here's your tray. Looks good. And then we are going to set this in the refrigerator for 1 hour and come back and cut it. All right, I'm back. So we have our tray in the fridge waiting for an hour, and I made some last night just so I could show you what they look like when they're done. So when they come out of the tray, it's gonna come out in the block. I got chocolate chips falling off on me. But it comes out in the block, and you can cut it however you want. I just cut, you know, good size granola bars, something that's easy for me to just grab and go. And when you're all done, they come out so soft and chewy and perfect. And a couple more. They come out really good. They stay together well, and they taste so delicious. They last about 5 to 7 days as long as you keep them in an airtight container. Sometimes I wrap mine individually to just grab and go, keep a few of them in a bag so the family can grab and go. However you want to do them, they're great treats for on the go, just have them around the house, giving to people whatever you like to do. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I look forward to seeing what you guys make out of this. Look again for the recipe at the end of this video, and stay tuned for all our upcoming programs at the branch. Thank you guys. Have a good day. Bye.